Hello there, listener. I hope you're fine. So, welcome to this episode. Today, we are going to talk about some very interesting topic here. Uh, it's called security threats. So, when you talk of security threats, it's not just any kind of security threats, but specifically for computers. And luckily, today, I am with experts in this field. I'm here in the house with computer experts. So I'll just give them a chance for each and every one of them to introduce themselves. Starting from right here.
I'm Robbie Catherine.
Thank you, Catherine.
Thank you, Oliver, for giving me this chance. I'm Joyce Thiomo.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, my name is Shelomi Bethlehem.
Okay, thank you, Shalom.
My name is Edison Ruto.
Thanks, Oliver. I'm Joan Chebet.
Thank you, Oliver, for inviting me. My name is Reni Kipkirun.
Good evening to you all. My name is Ian Kibet.
Okay, you're much welcomed here. So, just to dive into it right away, I'd like one of them to tell us what security threats are. And like I said earlier on, we are measuring on computer threats or ICT threats. So, welcome, Madam Joan, to tell us what security threats are.
Thank you, Oliver. So I want to define security threats. So let's break security threats into small parts so that we'll be able to define it well. Security is the state of being free from a danger or threat. And then threats is something likely to cause damage or danger. And then now defining the whole thing, security threats is a malicious act that aims to corrupt or steal data or disrupt an organizational system or the entire organization. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Joanne. So that is awesome. So I hope, listener, you have now understood what security threats are. Right now, you have a good glimpse of what we're dealing with. So the next thing that we would like to hear is the types of ICT security threats. So the various types that one is likely to encounter in their daily ICT life. So here I have Madam Joyce, who will tell us what the various types, some of the types of ICT security threats.
Thank you for having me take you through the ICT threats. I'll start with data breaches. These are unauthorized access to sensitive data, often leading to data theft, loss of privacy and financial loss. When we talk about data breaches, in my understanding, or what I would love you to understand, is that this is where somebody gets an access that is unauthorized. You have not allowed somebody to be in that data, but they get authorized. Then we also have physical security threats. These are these physical things like theft or damage to physical ICT infrastructure, including the servers, data center, and end user devices. We also have network attacks. This is where attacks targeting network infrastructure such as router, switches, and firewalls to intercept, alter, or disrupt communication. Thank you.
Okay, as you have heard, those are some of the security threats that exist, and they are not all, there are several. So I think all the experts here are going to try and handle the others. So Catherine is here. She will tell us some of the other types of security threats. Welcome, Catherine.
Thank you, Oliver. I'm going to take you to other security threats, others like cloud security issues. Here, data branches, micro-configured cloud storage, and inadequate access control in cloud environments. We also have the password attacks. That is, we have of different categories. One, we have the brute force attacks, trying all possible password combination to gain access. Another example of password attack, we have the dictionary attacks. where using a list of common passwords and phrases to guess a password. We also have credential stuffing. Here, using stolen login credentials from one breach to attempt access on other sites. Thank you.
Yes, that's awesome, Catherine. Welcome, Edison. Sorry. You can also add something on the same.
Thank you so much, Oliver. Another type of ICT security threats is the SQL injection. This is where there is a insertion of malicious SQL code into the web forms to manipulate the databases and gain the authorizations of data. Another thing is the insider threats. This is where employees or contractors who intentionally misuse their access log into the system and cause harm. Another thing is what we call the man in the middle attack. This is the eavesdropping on communication between two parties to steal or alter the information. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Then we have Ian here, who maybe can mention something about whatever we've just talked about, and then give us an introductory bit of the various measures that can be taken against these threats that we are talking about. Okay, thank you. Welcome.
Okay, so I'm going to take you through the types of information communication technology and security threats. So the first one is denial of service and distributed denial of service attacks. Okay, so the next one is overloading system, networks, or website with traffic to render them usable. So I'm also going to give you a brief introduction on the computer security measures. First, we are going to use a strong password. Then next, we are going to burglar proofing computer rooms. Then we are also going to use firewalls to secure network traffic.
Thank you so much, Ian. So we've seen some of the measures that can be taken, including using strong passwords. This is a practice that many people do not practice these days, but you notice that it's some very great measure. And then we also have burglar proofing. So burglar proofing is just ensuring that the rooms, your computer rooms, are secure. Maybe you have grills on the windows, and the doors are also well secured. And then the use of firewalls. So here, this one is a network intervention where you make sure that every traffic is monitored. So it determines how many computers can use a network, and which computer can be able to access the which kind of data, so and such stuff. So we have Rennie here to give us some more measures that can be put in place to avoid the various security threats that can occur in relation to computers. Welcome, Rennie.
Thank you, Oliver, for the updates. We have more measures we can use to check our security. This includes regular software updates. One can restrict entry to machine rooms. One can also use the use of one antivirus software, and have a good computer practice by avoiding clicking on every link you've been sent to. Another last option is to report any spam or any malicious emails to authorities.
Okay, thank you so much, Rennie. Also, those are some other security threat measures that can be put in place. He has mentioned software updates. So I am sure so many people these days, if they do not have an auto update on their phone, probably that phone will go unupdated for quite a very long time. So it is also a good measure because it patches up the vulnerabilities of a given software. Where he was also mentioned restricted entry to machine rooms. So we said earlier on about burglar proofing. So we can also add restricted entry, for example, using biometrics and voice recognition or iris scanners to determine who can access which rooms. The use of antivirus, I'm sure that one is so familiar with so many. We've had many people talk about virus attacks and such stuff. So to prevent virus attacks, normally you use virus softwares, antivirus softwares. So those ones, they detect malicious softwares and then they deal with them. We also have just avoiding clicking every link. So that was it. We have Shalom here, so let him tell us some more, and then he will give us a word to sum up everything.
Yes, some of the security measures I've found out is encryption. This one, it converts data into a code to prevent unauthorized access and ensuring confidentiality and security of information. The other method, we have security awareness training. This one, you educate employees about cybersecurities, best practices, and how to recognize and respond to threats. So implementing these measures help protect against a wide range of cyber threats and enhances overall security posture.
So thank you so much. That has been our day. So thank you everyone for participating in this. It has been very enlightening. And my listener, stay tuned for the next episode. Thank you.
Welcome.